The pandemic isn't just bad for your health, but it's also bad for businesses. But who's keeping track of the impact on our local businesses and economy? Turns out nobody was, at least not from a governmental standpoint. What we've learned is there's no official count of how many businesses have opened or closed during the pandemic. But a Yelp report says that was just published does shed some light on the issue. And from March to December of 2020, fewer businesses were opening across the state. Stores and other retailers saw the biggest drop, with roughly 30% fewer businesses opening compared to 2019. And restaurants didn't fare well either, with about a 15% drop in new establishments. And the home services category also saw about a 6% decrease in businesses. So how are things here in the Bakersfield metro area? Well, figures from Bakersfield were also included in that Yelp report, showing the number of businesses that opened and closed between March and December of 2020. Yelp reports on Bakersfield businesses. Now, 23 ABC's Bayan Wang looked closely at the numbers and joins us live from downtown with those figures that were showed. Bayan.
Yeah, Alex, that's right. The data shows that people still took chances at opening up businesses in 2020 amid the pandemic here locally. And the Yelp report also shows that this was happening at a lower rate than in the past. But regardless, some local officials think this is good news.
I think the community is excited about our economy growing and businesses wanting to invest in Bakersfield.
That positive reaction comes Wednesday as Kern County Hispanic Chamber of Commerce CEO Jay Tamsey learned of the new economic analysis report released by Yelp. The data shows the number of new businesses that opened and old businesses that reopened amid a pandemic between March and December of 2020.
We're really excited about having new members and opening up these new businesses.
The Yelp report shows 177 businesses opened in the restaurant and food industry, a 15% decrease from the same period in 2019. 339 businesses in the home service industry opened, which is nearly a 6% decrease, and 100 businesses opened in the shopping industry, a 30% decrease. The Yelp report shows that more than 54,000 California businesses that were closed reopened between March and December of 2020. 459 of those businesses are in Bakersfield. Yelp said they collected these figures by counting new businesses listed on Yelp, which are added by either business owners or Yelp users. In Kern County, both city and county officials said they do not keep track of the number of businesses that closed down, and that's one reason why KCHCC decided to conduct their own survey to have a better idea of how local businesses have been impacted.
We wanted to know who was able to stay open, who had to shut their doors. We wanted to know if were they able to receive the information properly, such as PPP.
Tamsey said the survey was conducted in January and concluded in February. More than 150 business owners participated. Kern County Black Chamber of Commerce President Nick Hill held a similar survey from October through December of 2020. He says the preliminary findings were concerning.
We have a combined percentage of 45% of African Americans that closed down permanently. That would be 60% of the brick and mortar because they could not sustain with the utilities and rent and things like that.
Bayan, do we know if any of the chambers are partnering with anyone?
Yeah, actually, both chambers are partnering with the city. Essentially, they came up with the idea a couple months ago, actually 5-6 months ago, saying, hey, we want to know exactly how the pandemic is affecting our local business community. So both chambers pitched this survey to the city, and the city was on board since day one. Now, again, for the Black Chamber of Commerce, their first findings are just preliminary about how their businesses were impacted. Their final results, according to Hill, will be coming in the coming weeks. As for the Hispanic Chamber, they say their final results will be released on March 20th. But for now, we're live in downtown. Bayan Wang, 23 ABC, connecting you.